Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Ross here, and welcome to episode 8 of the USSR within the Millennium Dawn mod, the year 2010, the date November 1st. We're going to let time start ticking away. Now, I have war goals against Sweden and Thailand, as well as some other countries that expire on the 3rd, which is today now, and we're going to let them expire because I'm worried about bringing NATO into a large-scale war against us, and we just do not have the divisions to kind of take them out. We really need to have like at least 300, if not 500 divisions ready, online, and trained to even really battle them in a long-term war, and we just don't have that. NATO is very strong in itself, and I just don't want to mix with it at all, to be quite honest. And the reason how I know all the divisions is when we were at war with China and Japan, it was shown that when we're at Japan, you can see how many divisions estimated that the enemy as well as the allies have. But we're about to get to war with Iraq State right now, and actually let's attack this army. We're going to attack on a follow-on order there, as well as follow-on orders. So we're going to have all this kind of rocking and rolling. Once we declare war, we're going to try to take over as much territory as possible. We're going to put them on also aggressive. Now, I don't know what's going to happen. I would like to declare another war against them, but I want to wait for the new month, so then the allies kind of know that, hey, we're with them in the same war. But I think this is also going to be over before then. And I really don't think I can wait anything further either. It's just one of those things that I kind of have to just take what I can get, expand as fast as possible, take as much territory to get as many points as possible so we can at least get the territory that we take. We don't want the allies to gain any more territory than they already have, and any kind of resources benefits we can take. So we only earn 225. We can take Baghdad. We have the seaport then. We can take Mosul. We can take, that's it. We can't take Kurdistan. So let's satellite Kurdistan. Nope, can't do that. That was a good idea though. Let's take that, and then we'll take Kurdistan. Oh, we can't take Kurdistan. God damn it. Pass. No. Nope. Pass. Now we can take it. Great. So we took that, and that's, well, that's that. Iraq was puppeted. You can see the lonely little is now a puppet of Turkey. Now, I really don't know what we're going to do from here. We just do not have the resources to go to war with a large power, and with the world tension at 1,110.7, anything that we do, NATO will try to react to it. So let's consolidate, and what we're going to do here is going to consolidate everything into one army and just kind of see how many armies we have. We have 209. Yep, we know. 209. Hold on, let's delete all orders. Okay, so, nope. Okay, 209 right there. So this is really going to be a real rebuilding episode. So we have 209 divisions there, and that's the problem, is that we need 209 divisions to cover the area: Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Romania, Slovakia, Hungary, Turkey, Iraq. Yeah, as you can see, it's a massive amount of territory. Now, India could help us out, but again, we still need to cover the Norway as well. So, yeah, let's not do that. Now, what we can do, though, is start building and producing new stuff. And we can see that our Generation 3 light vehicles are coming in. Our modern equipment is coming in as well. Let's see, do we have any surpluses? We do have a decent amount of surpluses here, it seems, which is good. So what we would like to do is recruit and deploy a whole bunch of units. We can see that our motorized brigade is going. We have Spetsnaz brigade, a guards brigade. So kind of let's take a look. So this is 22 and a pretty powerful unit. The infantry one is a little slow here. It has basic infantry, light mechanized, and 2 artillery, which is also not towed artillery. So this is slow in itself as well. And see, the issue with this mod is that it's taking out the self-propelled gun, which I'm looking for in research. If we go to here, we can see that there is no self-propelled gun. It's just entirely taken out. So we're just left with what we have, which is light tanks, main battle tanks, and mechanized, and then light mechanized. So I think what I would like to do is I'm gonna take this infantry and I'm gonna add in the light tanks. That's 20, and then add in let's add in motorized. Okay, that's 22 then. Let's save that. Let's look at this one. Okay, so that's 22. This has 2 light tanks with mechanized. That's that. Okay, we can see we have a whole bunch of different stuff. Okay, so this is a really heavy artillery unit. Let's actually change this to mechanized. Wow, that takes it to 37. Can we change this to lights? That's 33. Okay, let's remove that one, remove that one, and remove that one. We're 21 now. Can we add in modern tank? That's 23. Remove 18. Let's do light mech, 22. So 3 lights, 1 modern, 1 lights, and 2 mechanized. Let's save that. It's definitely going to take over a lot of our stuff here. Spetsnaz, okay, that's 22. That's 22. Our airborne we're going to leave as is because we need, if we ever want to use it, we have to be able to use it. That's 22. Mountains, we don't really care about the speed, so we will keep the artillery in that. This is 20. Let's add in modern tank. That's 22. Let's add in a anti-tank element, and let's add in the recon, and then we'll hit save. Okay, so that's mobile brigade, mechanized, paratrooper brigade again. That's 22. Motorized, another 22. Artillery. We're gonna take this out for the speed aspect. Let's change this to light mech. Okay. So 3 light mech, 2 modern tanks, and 3 light tanks, and we'll save that. Okay, so that's all our different kinds of divisions. So we can see there's lots of artillery, there's lots of everything. Let's actually just put this at 1 each for right now. Once this finishes, once all these divisions finish, we're gonna assign them in, and then we're gonna kind of reorganize our production capabilities. You can see I have, 1,900 fighters in here, 4,700 close air support, another 4,900 in strategic bombing, 3,400 that could do naval strikes, and port strikes, 5,900. Absolutely just devastating air power. Hopefully it's enough to actually win it, and also we're still producing more. Not to mention we do have almost 30 nuclear weapons, and also we're producing more units. Let's look at our units and let's get this clock rolling. I didn't have the clock ticking because I was doing it, and when pop-ups happen, I didn't want to miss anything as I was editing stuff. And it's a lot of stuff I have to do off screen because we are preparing for the kind of larger scale war. Okay, so United Kingdom has canceled their non-aggression pact with us. So has United States. Uh-oh. Guided missile. Okay, I think they're all going to be canceling it right now. Let's see, guided missile. I can't build one. Okay, interesting. So, that's that. We're going to get a lot of these pop-up messages saying that they're canceling it. As long as they don't declare war on me, don't necessarily care. But yeah, there goes all of NATO's protection element that I had, if you want to call it that I had anything. War economy, moderate taxes, heavy regulated. Yeah, the entire world's going to be canceling their shit with me. I think it's just like we just need to wait. It's just a waiting game of building units so we can actually do things without going to war with all of NATO. Also, of course, we have our Navy fleet building all submarines. Change in reactionary is going up by 2%. They're all fresh. I was wondering if we could actually train or something. What? Rocket engines. So I think we can finally do... well, jet engines. 2014 is the next there. I mean, our tech levels are just... We're waiting on things that we... Just too far in advance. Next thing here is 2014. That's 3 years away. We can get down here, carrier operations, battle cruiser, but I'm not going to really use any of that shit. I could start building ships, but I really like staying with the just submarine only force. It can be extremely devastating when used, but you have to have the numbers behind it. Whatever, let's get the next one of those. I mean, if we can't research anything, let's research guns. Okay, so we have nothing now training. So what I would like to do is now train a epic crap ton of things. And what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do this is we're gonna train 1 and then add 5. So that should be 6 right there. So we're gonna put 6 here, and then we're gonna train and add 6 here. And train, so we're now on guards tank, add 5. Set unit. Guards tank, now train 1, 5. That was Spetsnaz brigade, okay. We're gonna train 1, add 5, boom. We're gonna train some airborne too. Add it there. We're gonna add, actually, make that 12. Okay, train recon brigade. Add 5, set area, boom. So that's recon. Let's train some mountain as well. And add units. And so that's 2, and then 5. 1, 2, sure. So that's 12. Okay, so that's that. So that's mountains now. Let's do mobile brigade, train 1. That's 6. Let's add 7. Okay, clear 1. Oh, no. Add unit. There. So that's mobile brigade. Okay. Let's train mechanized. And add that's 6 there. We'll train one of those. Okay, motor rifles. It's we're just really just setting them all in a generic area, and so actually that's 7. Whoops, whatever. Motorized, and now artillery train. Set location, and 6. Sure. So we haven't. It doesn't actually tell us how many total that we have training. But we have quite a few units training. So we're going to train them. Also, we're going to actually exercise these guys. Yeah, we're going to exercise these guys, get these guys as much experience as possible. Because we don't want these 25% modifiers in combat. We want to get as much as possible. It's going to hurt attrition, it's going to hurt our supply level, but it is what it is. We have 454 civilian factories, 627 military factories. Epic shit ton. And is this okay? So it is the Mark 1. We do have more experience though. Can we? Do we want to switch it? I mean, this is a full production line right here. And they're making a shit ton of them. I don't know if I want to change that per se yet. We're making, we're repairing stuff, we're making more dockyards, and now we're going to add into our infrastructure element. And you can see I have over a page of factories working together. So as we scroll down, we can see this number 4 right here is the last line that's working. So hopefully we can work through this infrastructure aspect. And then also we have a shit ton of more military factories. And actually, let's just send the military factories up to the top. Infrastructure is important, but let's get the military factories as soon as possible. and then we can worry about the infrastructure that goes along with it. Naval dockyards will add up there too, because that can help with immediate supply in certain areas. I would like to actually increase some of these as well, get them up to speed, and just in case, again, we have to go to war in areas that we don't necessarily want to, but have to. So that's a decent amount there. Well, it's factory airports over here, airports in here. We'll be able to put like naval planes over here to kind of patrol and this area to keep out any kind of naval invasions coming from America once we go to war with them. At least that's my idea. We got some new tech. New tech indeed. Let's go down. Okay, we have everything there. Let's just go for this Generation 5. What is this? Maritime Patrol Aircraft. Let's go for it. 2014. 575 days. Whatever. We you know, we'll use it eventually. I was just thinking that, and people have said this, and I just haven't really thought about it yet. But I would like to actually kind of instill some fear into the allies here. So let's boost the party popularity in countries such as the United States, because we don't have any use for all this shit right now. So let's do also, it's only going to cost us, what, 0.25 political power per day? So what, that took this down there. Let's get France in here too. France loves to be communist, right? Because we really don't need that much, we don't need that much. So let's see about taking out these countries that could really kind of hurt us, take out the massive players, maybe even take out, see about taking out Canada. And we're gonna let this run. I mean, I would like to probably go to 2016 to like kind of like where it is right now in history, but this would be interesting to see if we can actually kind of align these at all. We're down to 0.93 per day political power being gained, and I think that's pretty okay right now. Just, and you know, just saying. We're taking a shit ton of steel, which is actually kind of, you know, like no shit, because we keep on building new things. As you can see, I added some modern Generation 2, some Generation 3 mechanized, as we built all those things, and now we're building the military factories to kind of support the infrastructure as well. And so we'll be using some of these civilian factories, and unfortunately, I've built up too much. As you can see, it's all blue. I can't build anymore. If we go into here, we can see though I have a shit ton of chromium. I have a shit ton of everything except for really what we need. Well, I mean, I have everything else. I wanted to become self-sufficient, but I've become too self-sufficient in other areas and not enough in, well, steel. 347 surplus there, 179, 219. But here's the other issue is I could try to change my trade laws, but I would then probably take a hit even more so than just 24 factories to go into the traded goods. But I mean, I could go to like limited exports, factory output plus 5%, construction speed plus 5%, resources to market 25%. Does it would that actually help me though? I don't know. It's a major question, I guess. Major question that I just don't have the answer to. Hey, let's check these guys and see how they're doing with their training. Level 2 trained, level 3 regular. So we can take them all up to level 3. So they're still training. Just have to wait. So it looks like our training has done, so we'll stop that. We're actually going to put them on balanced right now as well. We did get our paratroopers out, and we'll put them on a 24. They're digging in, but we will put them on training now as well to get them up to level 3. We can see we have elite troops plus normal troops, which is kind of interesting to have in the same division. And then we can see also a whole bunch of things just kind of jumped in together here. So this is 40 different units that we have now, and we can assign them a general. We're going to put the combat with multiplier on, and then we're going to assign them to this battle plan, as well as now they're going to train as well. So that's, I think, how we're going to do it is, I mean, we can see, look at this, it's all tanks, lovely. I mean, it's supported by infantry in there, so don't get confused. There is infantry. It's just the infantry is, well, not the, you know, it's not the actual thing that you can see. When we click on here, we can see that what it actually has: light mechanized, motorized, support equipment, light tanks. Awesome. Look at this, like, you know, hard attack of 82, soft attack to 163, armor of 10, piercing of 30.7. Initiative 11%. I mean, gosh darn. Just look at the just amazing HP 152 as well. So I mean, just trying to balance it out as best we can. So that is that, and it seems that we need some light tanks. So I just built some more factories for that, and also it seems military factories have finished. So unfortunately, I don't think we can. Oh, we can build 2 more there. Wherever we can build military factories, we'll be building them, that's for damn sure. But we definitely are maxed out, it seems, for now, until we get the next tech nodes to actually increase. But we'll definitely build those 2 factories. And then I also just kind of look through and see where things are, like, not needed. So we can scroll through here. We can see that we definitely need light tanks. And maybe we don't need all these runs then. So let's delete in 1 run of this. Yep. And then 2 runs there. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so we can delete maybe 1 more run. Okay, so that's now catching up and surpassing for the main battle tanks, and then now putting in them for going to light tanks. You can see once the light tank, it's, you know, it's 1 per day, or 6.76 per day when it's actually all the way up there. And then you can see it goes, you know, now it's all the way bottom, it's 3.76 a week, because it's not full out. This one's full out. It's doing a little bit over 1 a day. So hopefully we can catch up on those. And, well, the more that we catch up, the more things that we can produce, and hopefully get out here and stronger to fight off the evil NATO empire. And we can see here, oh, they're training. It's slow, but it's okay. That's fine. Got a unit that just got built here. 12 mountains got built over here. I kind of want to get these 12 mountains. Let's see, because we already built 12 before. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know why I'm counting. We know that there's exactly 12 on the bottom here. Get those 12 and those 12, and we're gonna actually take this, assign this. Which guy? Yep, this guy. And this guy is now actually going to go up here, because this is actually mountainous terrain up here and stuff. So that's where they're going to go, and also we're going to train them up there as well. Get them trained. Basically just training everything as best we can. We're going to let some of these produce as well, and then we'll make another army against, what's this, Lithuania, right? Or Latvia. This is Lithuania. So this is what we're just going to kind of do, make armies and then establish them on different sects of or areas for NATO. And we're probably going to take the next couple of years to do that, because we need to have the units to cover it. We have the manpower. That's one thing, is we have the manpower to do this as well. We have the factory support right now, and hopefully once we have enough, then we'll be able to push through things easier. I don't think we're going to have enough if we don't do that. If we just try to go to war right away with all of NATO without actually, you know, really getting up there, yeah, we're going to have issues. Communist Party's building up there, and there, which is great to see. When there's so many different political parties, it won't take that much to kind of overrule. Democratic Party 48%, Republican 32%. I would argue that the communists should be able to take away from this side of the and not the other side. But hey, but that's neither here nor there. We have 299 army strength as well. We could probably get new tanks out, but then we would also have to field new tanks. Let's look at the production aspect. Mountains, obviously, we're fine with people and guns. What's this short? Short light tanks. Yeah, the light tanks are going to cause some issues. But I think that's probably gonna have to call it for this episode, because really I just need to do a lot of stuff off screen. I had to do a lot of stuff on screen right here during the recording. I'm just gonna have to cut it out, and hopefully I edit it down to a reasonable aspect. Oh, look at that, 727 freaking submarines. Yeah, we're gonna make like fleets of like 200 or so, patrol this area, hopefully lock it down. I'm really happy that I moved that production over there though. But we're going to give Europe a couple years of peace, let them kind of chill out, and remember what peace feels like. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and, you know, definitely hit that thumbs up if you did. Leave a comment below. As always, though, I'm the Flying Ross, and I'll check you guys next time.